I'm a neurosurgeon and I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this. For years, I basically ignored dementia prevention research. I see what it does to patients and families every week, but because it's not something that I operate on, I didn't pay much attention to it. And that was a mistake. And here's why I completely changed my mind. The evidence now is impossible to ignore. A meaningful share of dementia may actually be preventable. Not with the usual longevity hype you hear about online. No telomere lengthening supplement, no mitochondria booster potions, and no brain fog cleanses. Instead, it's something much simpler. The shingles vaccine. A brand new study published just this week demonstrated in over 500,000 people that the shingles vaccine decreased the risk of developing dementia by 24%. And this isn't a fluke. You can see the exact same signal in studies that came from the US, Canada, Wales, and Australia. 4 different countries, but very consistent results. And you gotta be honest about the limitations too. People who get vaccinated are usually healthier to begin with. The healthy user bias is real. And sponsor bias can play a role too. But here's what makes it hard to ignore though. In several of the studies, they use the birth date as the cutoff, almost like a pseudo-randomization. Depending on your birthday, you either got the vaccine or you didn't get the vaccine. And even with that clean setup, the dementia prevention risk still held strong. So why does the shingles shot protect the brain? Well, the varicella zoster lives in your nerves after you get chickenpox for the rest of your life. It's with you. And when it reactivates, even when it's quiet, without a rash, without symptoms, it can still spark inflammation. And that inflammation can wake up HSV1. And that, in the lab, has been linked to Alzheimer's plaques and tangles. So the thought is, if you can shut the virus down, you can protect the brain as you age. I'm making sure that my parents have both doses of their Shingrix vaccine. Guidelines recommend it for everybody 50 and older. And if your immune system is compromised, you can start as early as age 19. This isn't final proof, and we certainly need more studies. But right now, this is one of the strongest and most practical things you can do to lower your dementia risk. And you also get the bonus of avoiding a really painful case of the shingles. So if you're over 50, talk to your doctor about getting the shot. And if you're younger, send it to your parents or anybody over 50 that might need to see it. And follow along for more from the front lines of medicine right here from my treadmill.